So he said, and the sower went forth. So destiny is a journey. Everyone who will arrive at this place of rest must approach destiny with a mentality of a journey, a mentality of a movement. You cannot advance in life. In Luke 15:13, when he was talking about the prodigal son, he said he took up his journey. He took up his journey. He took up his journey. So destiny is a journey. Destiny is a journey. In Luke chapter 10 verse 30, he was talking about a man who embarked on a journey from Jerusalem down to Jericho. How did Paul encounter God? As he journeyed, Acts chapter 9 and verse 3, as he journeyed to Damascus, he encountered God. As he approached Damascus, he encountered God. So you are a seed. Somebody say, I am a seed. Now there are three things a seed is supposed to do. The first one we see in Genesis chapter 22:17. He said, in blessing I will bless thee. In multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven and the sand on the seashore, and thy seed shall possess. So the first thing a seed should do is to what? Talk to me. Is to what? Is the what? Is the what? Is the what? Is the what? Possess. God has opened up some portals to you. God has opened up some dimensions to you. God has opened up things to you. But you cannot access them without a mentality of possessing. Meaning, to possess is to claim ownership. To possess is to claim what? Ownership. This is my own. Sound health is my own. Long life is my own. Increase is my own. My children's advancement is my own. This is my own. There is something that has my name on it. There is something that has my connectivity to it. So God is saying to somebody here, it's not just a wish, it is a possession. Health is your possession. Greatness is your possession. Advancement is your possession. Prosperity is your possession. Increase is your possession. Enlargement is your possession. Acceptance is your possession. Somebody say, it is mine. It is mine. It is mine. It is mine. Number two, in Genesis 3:15 that I quoted earlier on, he said, I will put enmity between thy seed and my seed, and it shall bruise. So the second assignment of a seed is to bruise. Somebody has to be bruised. Something has to be injured. Something. So that means that you must be ready for warfare. A seed must be ready for combat. There is an anointing here that can turn the hearts of a king like the rivers of water. You must carry a mentality, sir. Not all problems are approached on the same frequency, because in the realms of the spirit there are spirits stronger than spirits. I'm telling you the truth. Are you aware that the disciples, they brought a man to them for them to address? They could not. Meaning they have been doing it before. For them to be surprised, why could we not cast this one out? It means they've been casting out before. Why could we not chase out this demon? They've been chasing out devils before. Why could we not send this out? They've been sending out spirits before. And Jesus said, I understand you've been doing it before, but this kind, this one is on a higher level. This one is on a higher pedestal. This one is not just a demon, it's a fallen angel. This one is not just a demon, it's a principality. Principalities are prince in their palaces. This one is a principality. So this kind, Matthew 17 verse 20, goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. In other words, for you to encounter this victory over this spirit, you must deploy a formula. Bruise. In Judges chapter 1, I believe from verse 19, the Bible said that they could not chase out the inhabitants of the valley. They had chased out the inhabitants of the mountain, but they could not chase out the inhabitants of the valley. Why? They are chariots of iron. In other words, there was some level of victory that Judah experienced, a level of triumph Judah experienced, but there were things Judah could not do because the spirit and the powers at work were ionic in nature. There are problems that are ionic in nature. You fast, they still stand. You pray, they still stand. You sow, they still stand. It needs ionic anointing to handle ionic